Good Thursday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to tonight's top stories, let's take a quick look outside our weather window on this Thursday. Nice afternoon all across north central Washington today as traffic flows into the upper valley here in the Wenatchee area, and things got a little bit warm today, but not as warm as we've seen the last couple of days. As predicted, it was a little bit cooler, but the heat is on. As we get into Friday, we're going to see temperatures right around 80, maybe the low 80s tomorrow, and then Saturday and Sunday, we're going to see some heat. Upper 80s Saturday, low 90s Sunday, and mid 90s on Monday. And please stay safe in that heat. Make sure you bring those pets indoor and provide plenty of shade and water for your pets. Keep yourself hydrated too if you are going to be outside. And make sure you check on maybe some vulnerable neighbors when the heat hits us. And that's going to happen, as I mentioned, about Sunday or so. And we'll talk more weather coming up a little bit later on. Now, a few of the news stories we're following for you tonight. A 22-year-old East Wenatchee man has been arrested for the May 29th arson fire in the Wenatchee Target store. Concerned citizens help sheriff's deputies track down a pair of suspected burglars who allegedly threatened to kill a homeowner yesterday morning just outside Moses Lake. And the pilot of a glider plane had to be rescued Wednesday afternoon after a hard landing in Lake Chelan. But first, our top story tonight. Police say 3 men conspired to sell fentanyl in the Wenatchee Valley, and 2 of them have now been indicted on federal charges. In early June, the Columbia River Drug Task Force arrested 44-year-old Nabil Akhdari of Phoenix, Arizona, while he was allegedly carrying about 1,500 fentanyl pills, a large supply of methamphetamine, and a 9mm pistol. Another suspect, 35-year-old Brandon Lux of Yakima, was arrested June 7th for allegedly possessing 1.5 pounds of meth, 1,000 fentanyl pills, and a handgun. 27-year-old Tyson J. Horner of Wenatchee was an alleged partner in the scheme. Horner was indicted last month on a federal charge of possessing 400 grams of fentanyl with intent to distribute. Akhdari has also been charged federally, police say, but his case is under seal in the Eastern District of Washington. Task Force detectives say at least 3 other suspects are being sought for their part in the alleged operation. A 22-year-old East Wenatchee man has been arrested for the May 29th arson fire in the Wenatchee Target store. Anthony Torres was arrested Wednesday, the same day the Target store was finally reopened after suffering extensive smoke damage. The Wenatchee Police Department said he faces charges of first-degree arson and third-degree theft. Police said a community member recognized a potential witness to the arson from a video image posted Tuesday by police on social media. That witness then identified Torres. And then yesterday, police received a report of a man acting suspiciously in the 300 block of Roosevelt Street. The man reportedly gave a false name to the responding officer and then left on a bicycle. Torres was found on South Wenatchee Avenue a short time later and arrested without incident and booked into the Chelan County Regional Justice Center. The fire was set in the seasonal section of the store shortly after 7 p.m. on Sunday, May 29th. Well, concerned citizens helped sheriff's deputies track down a pair of suspected burglars who allegedly threatened to kill a homeowner Thursday morning just outside Moses Lake. The Grant County Sheriff's Office said 40-year-old Casey Hardy and 33-year-old Michael Paget Jr., both of Moses Lake, were booked into the Grant County Jail for second-degree robbery with additional charges pending. At about 11:30 a.m., a resident in the 2300 block of Valley Road reported 2 suspicious men running back and forth to their car with items in their hands. As deputies were responding, another homeowner called to say the men were in his driveway and had threatened to kill him. The suspects reportedly took the homeowner's phone and fled in their vehicle. That vehicle was later located at a gas station in nearby Cascade Valley, and the men fled on foot. The sheriff's office said another citizen's call helped them quickly track down and arrest the suspects. Well, the pilot of a glider plane had to be rescued yesterday afternoon after a hard landing in Lake Chelan. Chelan Fire and Rescue said about 3:30 p.m. the pilot out of the Methow Valley lost air near 25 Mile Creek State Park and was forced to land about 200 yards offshore. The fire district said multiple agencies responded to learn that the glider and pilot had already been towed to a house up lake. Chelan Fire and Rescue said a quick-thinking witness had paddled his canoe in choppy water out to the pilot, who was sitting on top of the plane after freeing himself from the cockpit. The unidentified man was not injured but was extremely cold from the water, which barely topped 60 degrees on Wednesday. Well, when we come back, one of 3 candidates for Chelan County Commissioner has withdrawn from the race. Though gas prices in the Wenatchee Valley remain well above $5 a gallon, the price per gallon has actually fallen 9 cents in the past 2 weeks in Chelan County. The new Chief Executive Officer of Columbia Valley Community Health says meeting the growing demand for health and behavioral care services in the Wenatchee Valley is one of his biggest challenges. And a temporary fix to the Wenatchee City Pool heating system seems to be working, and plans are now underway to reopen on Monday. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
Traditional values and innovation in honoring the life of each family we serve is part of the ministry of Heritage Memorial Chapel. Our staff is committed to walk with your family with compassion through this time of grief. We are here to help and here to serve, the right kind of help when you need it most. Heritage Memorial Chapel.
Are you a take charge kind of person? Consider a career as a health unit coordinator. You'll work to keep health facilities running efficiently by coordinating medical providers, patients, and departments. The Charter College Certificate in Health Unit Coordinator program can get you up to speed on basic patient care, health records management, health and safety procedures, and medical billing. And the 10-month online program includes a computer you keep. Get started at chartercollege.edu, where we work to get you to work.
Spring is more than just a time to clean. It's your time to renew, recharge, and spend time with the people you love. At Merry Maids, our cleaning services go beyond the basic services and provide you with a comprehensive clean that will re-energize your home and enhance your life. From everyday routine cleaning or deep cleanings, Merry Maids professional team members can provide you with an unrivaled experience. Call Merry Maids to schedule your cleaning today.
Welcome back. In another news, one of 3 candidates for Chelan County Commissioner is withdrawn from the race. Zachary Miller of Leavenworth announced yesterday he will no longer seek the District 2 Commissioner seat being left by Bob Boogert. Miller, a stonemason and Cascade School Board member, says he's leaving the race for reasons of personal health. The withdrawal comes too late for Miller's name to be taken off the August 2nd ballot. It will still appear alongside the candidates who remain in the race. They are Leavenworth environmental planner and city council member Ann Hesberg and restaurant owner Sean Smith of Cashmere. Miller previously ran for the office in the 2018 primary. Well, though gas prices in the Wenatchee Valley remain well above $5 a gallon, the price per gallon has actually fallen 9 cents in the past 2 weeks in Chelan County. AAA reported today that Chelan County residents are paying an average of $5.41 for a gallon for regular unleaded gasoline. On June 10th, the average price in Chelan County was at a record $5.53 a gallon. The price per gallon statewide fell just a penny over the same time period. Meanwhile, nationwide, the average cost per gallon fell 5 cents over the past 2 weeks, from $4.99 a gallon to $4.94. The new Chief Executive Officer of Columbia Valley Community Health says meeting the growing demand for health and behavioral care services in the Wenatchee Valley is one of his biggest challenges. Manuel Navarro talked with Wake Up Wenatchee Valley's Dan Kuntz about CVCH's expansion plans in East Wenatchee, which are designed to address both of those needs.
One of the biggest challenges we as an organization, I'm sure across the United States, are facing in terms of healthcare is access to services. And we know that the valley is growing. We constantly are struggling to meet the demand of our patients and communities for access. And so the board, we sat down, looked strategically what we needed to do. We presented a plan to the board. They approved, and we got the funding and have started out building our new East Wenatchee clinic on the East Wenatchee campus that we had previously owned out on 9th and Eastmont. And so our plan for that is to build a 25,000 plus square foot medical, dental, behavioral health clinic. We'll have 10 providers, 10 medical providers, 2 psychologists, 2 dentists, a hygienist, a pharmacy, and then other support services. And we hope to finish that sometime spring or summer, fall of next year. And then we have a second additional building on that campus that will be starting out here in a year to accommodate our growth in our behavioral health realm. So we'll be bringing on, not only moving our existing therapists to that building, but also have room for additional therapists and growth in that. That is one of the fastest growing needs.
Why is that? Why the exponential growth in the behavioral health care thing? How can you figure your hat on that? What's going on?
Well, it's the crazy world we live in, Dan. I mean, it's crazy. No, I think ultimately it's the realization that healthcare isn't just about physical health. It's not just about coming to see a doctor and getting a pill. As human beings, super complex, and a lot of that is around just kind of our own emotional health as well. So, we consider ourselves a fully integrated primary care medical home, and behavioral health plays an integral role in that.
A temporary fix to the Wenatchee City Pool heating system seems to be working, and plans are now underway to reopen on Monday. Wenatchee Parks, Recreation and Cultural Services Director Dave Erickson said a patch to the pool's boiler is holding so far, and staff began slowly heating the water on Wednesday. Erickson said the water is still likely to be chilly for Monday's reopening for regular operations. The city will begin taking swim registrations later next week, with lessons beginning the following week. The boiler failed on June 13th, and because it was likely to take months to get a replacement, the city feared the pool would be closed the remainder of the season. 3 different contractors told the city a temporary boiler fix wasn't likely to work, but Erickson said the city went ahead and tried a fix this week, and so far that has been successful. You're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News. Coming up next, tonight's feature story and your complete local weather forecast. That and much more still to come on the NCWLIFE Evening News. Please stay with us.
At D.A. Davidson in Wenatchee, they believe your investment success begins with a personalized plan. A plan that is the roadmap you need to navigate your way to living your best years in retirement. D.A. Davidson can help you create a plan so you can take the time to enjoy the finer things in life. Let the financial advisors at D.A. Davidson help chart your retirement future today.
The best pizza in the known universe is right here in downtown Chelan, so come on up. For the best locally crafted beer and barbecue in Chelan, come on up.
For the best down-home scratch country cooking in north central Washington, you'll find it in Manson. Come on up.
Come on up.
Come on up.
Come on up.
Welcome back to the NCWLIFE Evening News. Time now for our weekly Pause for Pets feature from the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. Tonight we meet a dog named Chester.
Hi, I'm Jenny. I'm the volunteer coordinator here at the Wenatchee Humane Society. And today I have with me our adult dog, Chester. We think he's around 8 years old. Chester is exactly like this. He's just chill. He's so sweet. He's a little slow to approach and unsure of new situations, but it doesn't take much for him to warm up. Once he knows you're a safe person and kind, he is your best friend. We absolutely adore Chester. He does go up to playgroup, and he plays with our gentle and dainties. He's having moments of like spunkiness that are absolutely adorable, so we get to see him have a little bit of a playful side. He recently was given a bed in his kennel, a great big bed, and he thinks it's possibly the best thing that's ever happened to him. Chester's older, he's mellow, he's just looking for someone kind and a really soft place to land that he can enjoy his older years. Overall, Chester's just awesome. He's easy to walk on leash. He's loyal. He's sweet. We don't really know a lot about the guy other than we absolutely adore him here.
The Wenatchee Valley Humane Society is located at 1474 South Wenatchee Avenue and is open 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and closed 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. for quiet hour. Give them a call at 509-662-9577 or visit their website at wenatcheehumane.org.
Time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast. I hope you had a chance to get out and enjoy this beautiful Thursday. It was nice all over North Central Washington with all of those beautiful blue skies out there, and temperatures about normal for this time of year in most locations. Some spots a little bit below normal. Unofficially in the Wenatchee area, 77 degrees. That's 3 degrees below 80, which is our normal right now. Our record 105, that was set back in 1992. 57 this morning, 56 is normal, and our record low temperature 46 degrees set in 2009. Sunrise 5:05 this morning and sets tonight at 9:02. Let's take a look now at those all-important Friday afternoon temperatures. We're slowly going up with the temperatures beginning tomorrow. It won't be a big leap tomorrow. We'll see temperatures mainly in the lower 80s for the Columbia Basin, Moses Lake, Ephrata, and Quincy at 81. 80 for the Wenatchee area, 78 in Leavenworth, and 79 the high temperature tomorrow at beautiful Lake Chelan. Taking a look at what we expect tonight, we will see partly cloudy skies to mostly clear conditions. It still might be a little bit breezy right through north central Washington. Boy, not many clouds to speak of tonight with lows in the mid-50s. Getting you into that Friday, we talked about a slow warm-up, sunny skies tomorrow, ridge of high pressure all the way up into northern Canada, and that's providing all of the warmth we're seeing. Saturday, it's going to intensify even more, that ridge of high pressure, warmer. We'll see highs on Saturday in the mid-80s, and then as we get you into the end of the weekend, it's going to be fantastic on your Sunday. We expect sunny skies and even warmer temperatures. High temperatures around 90 degrees for Sunday. Obviously, that'll be the first 90 for us this year. Monday, Even warmer than that as we kick off our next work week. We'll see high temperatures in the mid-90s. I'll tell you what, the Columbia Basin and also down in the Tri-Cities going to see 100 degrees on Monday. And then Tuesday, a little bit breezy. A small area of low pressure moves into the coast, and that will kick up the winds a little on Tuesday. Still going to be plenty warm out there, though, with highs in the upper 80s. And then to end our forecast on Wednesday, still maybe a little breezy, not as bad as Tuesday. It will cool down a bit, too, as our airflow begins to come down from the northwest, but still pretty nice out there with high temperatures Wednesday in the lower 80s. Taking a look now at that 7-day forecast. 54 tonight, 80 tomorrow, and there's our trend. 86 Saturday, 92 degrees on Sunday, and 95 on Monday before we have a slow cool down. 89 for Tuesday and 83 with lots of sunshine on Wednesday. And that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
You are driven to succeed. This drive is part of who you are, part of your cultura, your valores. With achievement comes a sense of orgullo. It builds your community. You stand on the shoulders of those who have walked before you, the ones who pushed you to succeed. You have the choice to overcome the challenges that arise in your life. You decide your future. Sí se puede.
Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa has hot tubs in stock now. Spas are scientifically proven to improve sleep and ease arthritis pain. Let us help you find the perfect spa today. Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa is helping families reconnect, one hot tub at a time.
And now it's a sports update on the NCWLIFE channel.
And a happy Thursday to you. The Bats stayed alive for the Mariners last night at a 9-0 shutout of Oakland. Seattle banged out 13 hits, including home runs by Cal Raleigh and Jesse Winker to back up rookie pitcher George Kirby in earning his second win.
This is shot to center. Laureano giving ground on it quickly. It's over his head, and it goes over the fence. It's an RBI ground rule double for Julio Rodriguez. 3 batters in. He has put the Mariners in front 1-0. Cracked out to center. A lot of hang time. This is driven deep out to center field. Goodbye off the batter's eye. Cal Raleigh goes deep for the 9th time.
EQ Sig Tracer. Fastball right in the middle of the plate, and he barreled it up. A lot of carry to that fly ball. Exit velo of 103. 416 feet.
Gets jammed and pokes this into center field. Julio's being waved in. And Julio Rodriguez scores. Winker drives him in once again. That's been a nice theme of this road trip early on. You can get used to that.
Driving it right back up the middle. Julio actually went back towards second base, but still so much speed he was able to score.
Cracked deep. Laureano racing back, looking up, and this ball is gone. Jesse Winker back-to-back games playing tag with the center field wall.
Be a changeup, and he catches all of it. Exit velo of 106. What a finish. 422 feet.
And steps Frazier. On the ground, what a low snare. Coming home, tag not in time. Suarez scores. The Mariners get their 6th run tonight. This is out to the gap. This is down for a base hit. Trammell is coming home. Frazier is on its heels. Adam Frazier waltzes home. J.P. Crawford, you can add on another 2 for the Mariners in the 5th. He plugs the gap and makes it an 8-0 Mariners lead. Underneath the glove of Allen. This will score more runs. Cal Raleigh comes home. It's a 9-0 Mariners lead. Padlo pushes into second. Toro to third. Kevin Padlo in his season debut with the Mariners, a run-scoring double. You can bat flip a little bit. That's how it ends. Padlow puts the squeeze on it. Mariners pick up their 4th shutout win.
A lot of Mariner offense, which was awesome to see. Bullpen obviously did their job, so 2 really nice days here in Oakland. Finish it up tomorrow.
Yeah, Robbie Ray on the mound, a chance for the sweep of the A's. 9-0 the final.
George Kirby went 6 innings, allowing no runs on 6 hits with 6 strikeouts to even his record at 2-2 on the season. Manager Scott Service says daily success starts with the guy on the mound.
George, again, outstanding tonight, just dominating the strike zone. I think it was 17-23 first pitch strikes, like won almost all the 1-1 counts, like 10 out of 13. And, talking to our guys, the value of that and the importance of that, George just nails it. And I think it's his 2nd consecutive outing where he really used all 4 of his pitches again tonight. So outstanding job by him offensively. 2nd night in a row. We got it rolling again. The number of guys stepping up, but none bigger than what we've seen out of Jesse Winker the last couple nights. I think when you look at our team and on paper and how it was all supposed to come together, everybody kind of needs to do their thing. And it's great to see Wink getting it going here the last couple nights. We're going to need it to continue. He's under control at the plate. He's just trying to barrel balls up. He's not over swinging or anything like that. The ball's jumping off his bat. So JP, good night. Julio, always in the middle of it, getting us going with a big double. And then Cal Raleigh continues to put together a pretty nice year. I think that's his 9th home run. Doing a heck of a job behind the plate, and he's figuring some things out at the plate as well. So up and down the lineup, certainly top of our lineup was outstanding tonight. That's what it's going to take. Keep putting pressure on the other team, and we did a heck of a job with that tonight.
Mariners were going for the sweep today in Oakland before heading for Anaheim tomorrow. We'll have highlights tomorrow morning on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Other American League West play last night. Alex Bregman and Yordan Alvarez homered in a 4-run first inning for Houston in the Astros 5-3 win over the Mets. Cole Calhoun 2 for 4 with 2 runs driven in as Texas beat Philly 4-2. Shohei Ohtani followed up his career-high 8 RBI performance 2 nights ago by striking out a career-high 13 last night on the mound. In 8 innings, he led the Angels past Kansas City 5-0. Ohtani gave up back-to-back base hits to start the ball game, and then that was it for the night for the Royals. With everybody but the A's winning yesterday, American League West standings remain the same. Houston up by 10 over Texas. Mariners are back to 8 games under 500. Well, Victoria blew open the game with Wenatchee last night, scoring 8 runs in the 8th inning to win it 12-2. Joichiro Oyama had his 2nd consecutive 3-hit game for the Sox, but not enough as the Harbor Cats got the win. Joel Norman has more on the game from last night. Oh, okay. We will not have more on that, but Joel will give us a report on tonight's game. Other West Coast League play, Corvallis bounced back from its only league loss of the season with a 10-5 win over Walla Walla. Logan Johnstone led the way for the Knights with a triple and a double, 2 runs and an RBI. Edmonton plated 6 runs over the final 2 innings to beat Cowlitz 7-4. Ivan Brethauer led the way with for the Riverhawks, going 3 for 5 with 3 runs and a couple of RBI. Cole Haig was 3 for 4 with 2 RBI to lead Bellingham over Port Angeles 6-5. The lefties scored 5 runs over the final 3 innings, had the winning run of the plate in the 9th before grounding out to end the contest. Jacob Valley capitalized on 3 errors to score 7 runs in the 7th inning to beat Ben 10-6. Liam McCallum was 2 for 4 with 2 runs and 2 RBI to lead the way for the Pippins. Travis Welker's RBI single in the top of the 10th was the game winner for Ridgefield as the Raptors beat Portland 6-5. Welker was 4 for 5 in the game with a run and 2 RBI. Finally, Haley Van Lith has led the United States to a 2-0 start in pool play for the FIBA 3-on-3 World Cup. Haley scored 5 points in the first game on Tuesday, a 19-14 win over New Zealand. Then yesterday, she had a game-high 6 points in an 18-16 win over Austria. Van Lith and U.S. team will face Brazil today, then France tomorrow before exiting pool play. Tournament is taking place in Antwerp, Belgium, and runs through the championship game on Sunday. Van Lith trying to win her 4th gold medal playing 3-on-3 or 5-on-5 World Cup action. That's Sports News. I'm Eric Grandstrom. Grant, back to you.
Thank you very much, Eric. And now let's check in with Dan Kuntz for a look at what's coming up tomorrow morning on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Dan?
Thanks, Grant. On tomorrow's Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, Lindsay and Roger from the Mission Ridge Ski Team will be joining me coming up in July 9th to be precise. Right down here at Walla Walla Plain Park, they're sponsoring a kids triathlon, swimming, biking, and running. Get the kids out of the house for summer vacation, keep them in shape, and help out the Mission Ridge Ski Team. That's what Lindsay and Roger and I will be talking about on tomorrow's Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Dan. And that's going to do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I will be out tomorrow, and Jefferson Robbins will be right here in the anchor chair. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for joining us, and have a great night.
The NCW Life channel offers marketing packages that help you build your brand and sell your products and services. From traditional TV ads to targeted digital campaigns, let us help you build your customer base. Call NCW Life channel today.